All right, so this is usually how it starts. I have my car packed full of stuff. Hate to even show it to you because it's pretty embarrassing, but it's reality. Front is full. This is full of cleaning stuff. In here, I have 2 lists. Talk about a honey-do list, huh? Except I made the list myself. And then just a bunch of stuff back here. We have a lot of wasp, so we got to get rid of them. A lot of bugs too, so that'll work for the sprayer. Plus I'm gonna use that sprayer to put that deck cleaner on too. Oh gosh, and then over here, lots of extra clothes. I'm gonna get wet and sweaty. We don't have the air conditioning on yet. And then just some assorted goodies. Gotta go get a hose yet for the pressure washer. And then I'm out. It's about 5:30 in the morning. I'm trying to get the ferry before it gets busy. It starts at 6, so I should be good. I got a little bit of energy right now. Yeah, I'll check back in a little bit. Look at that. You get here early enough and you get your own private ferry. Nice. All right, made it to the house. First thing, whoa, we got some moldage. Whew. Wow. Anyway, first thing, I gotta go turn the water on, but I'm being very cautious because between these 2 trees was that really tall, or long, I mean snake, that we videoed going from tree to tree. So I'm taking my time here. Got my boots on, not snake boots, but at least it'll be helpful. But I gotta go out and turn the water on. We don't leave it on when we're not here. And I'm gonna look first to make sure nobody crawled in it last night, because we did look at it. Brought a flashlight to look in. Can never be too safe. I'm gonna pull the whole cover off though. There we go. All right. Now I don't mind reaching in. Well, as much, let's put it that way. No, gotta get in here and turn. There it is. Okay. Guess I can't use the excuse about not being able to pressure wash the house because I couldn't get the water turned on. Darn it. So a little bit before picture. Let's see what I can do to this thing. You know, when you first look at something, you don't always see all the details of it, but coming back now, I was thinking we'd be able to save this railing and these steps, but they are very dry rotted. I mean, deep grooves, too deep to even fill them in. So I think we'll end up replacing both of these rails here, and probably the stringer's probably okay, but definitely replace those boards that are on there for the steps. But hey, that's less I have to power wash. Always got to get rid of a few squatters. Sorry. All right, one section of playpen down. I already like it. 2 more to go. Yeah, and as I'm looking at the deck, I'm realizing they're all nailed in. No wonder they had a hammer out here. Try to keep up with that when they keep popping up. Oh well. Let's get that next section going. Alright, so I'm on the last one at the end of the house here, and I need to disconnect it from the house here. So I have my Sawzall, and I'm looking, and of course there's no outlets anywhere out here. These windows, they're so old, they're painted shut, and then the next nearest windows have them crazy storm windows on them, and they don't really open anyway. So luckily I brought one extension cord, found another short one in the house, and I checked and it just makes it to that corner. So I'm gonna see if I can just saw the brackets off. Alright, that one will come out. Now for some front porch garbage pickup. Yeah, I know it ain't 64 out here, I wish. Almost 94. I am going to save this. This is kind of old, so we'll save that thing. Alright, you gotta admit it looks way better already. Just taking it down. You know, we might put like a half wall up there or a quarter. I don't know, we'll see once. But it looks better already. So I know you heard me say before I hate lattice, but alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stain the deck dark, so I'll stain the lattice dark, and then stain the posts white. So I'm hoping it won't look quite as obvious. And then I'm going to go in the woods and plant a bunch of ferns all along here. I think they're going to really like that. It's always shady. You can see moss down there. That'll help detract it a little bit. All right, well, it's break time. I gotta put more gas in it, but I gotta let it cool off. This side here is in the sun, so you can see the difference, but man, that stuff in this power washer is just killing it. All that deck spray though, I sprayed it up to where that hose is right there. It dried so fast because it's so hot and windy right now, but it is coming off. Wow, you don't realize how many boards you have on your deck until you gotta go up and down each one 3 times holding that pressure washer. But I see the future. I'm gonna get a stain, kind of like on the fence that I did, and really get that covered up. I do need to wash the whole underside of the canopy here, the awning, porch, whatever it is, and all the siding. You can see the windows. They have been painted and repainted lots and lots of times. So I know I'm gonna have to chip all that off. And when I power wash, I am really not going to go too close to the glass or the windows. I'll just spray them off lightly because I know they're probably not in there very good, or they're just being held in by paint and well, maybe a little bit of glazing. I'm gonna have to reglaze them too. But it's progress. I'm gonna go take a break while it cools off. All right, before I take a break, I remembered that I pulled off that linen from the beds yesterday. I'm going to see if this washing machine really does work or not. It's supposed to. We don't have the water heater on, so I'm just going to put it on normal and cold and cold. Come on. Oh, we got water. To start. And this is that new addition he put on recently, which is really nice. I mean, I like the wood. But they sealed this wall with some kind of oil base, because I can see it down here on the floor. And when you walk in here, it smells, I don't know, like engine oil. So I don't know if they use linseed oil or something, but if anybody has any ideas other than sanding it and refinishing it to get rid of that oil smell, let me know. Yeah, this right here is why I don't have the water heater on for the washer. I'm not too sure I want to put that in. That's on our list for the home improvement. Get a tankless water heater and get rid of them fuses, man. Whew. Whew. The ghost of pictures past is showing up in the kitchen. Either that, or the walls are just totally dirty, which could be the possibility too. Alright, well, at least it's not anything that resembles a face that scares you. Well, I'm gonna run out of gas. I didn't think it was gonna take this long. I know. Should know better by now. But the siding definitely looks better. I mean, it's so green out here, it's hard to see, but siding is definitely clean. Like I said, I'm gonna go back and do all the windows separately. I was very careful around these big windows here and just lightly sprayed it just to get the dust off. But I will be hand scraping and reglazing all that. But the deck, wow, totally different. Totally different. Love it. Fortunately, nobody had any stain on it. I don't even know if they sealed it, really. I mean, there was nothing that came up. So, I get to start from scratch. And, you know, between the pressure washer and that deck brightener, yeah, definitely a big difference. I saved the best for last. Yeah. Plus, I have to do all that lattice. So that's going to take a lot of deck wash and a lot of water. We are going to have one big water bill, but, I mean, really? Isn't it not worth it? I think so. Right, just got a refill on the gas, refill on the deck wash. Time to finish this last section up and then hit the stuff on the side. Okay, last leg of the deck. I'm not going to do the stairs because those are going to get replaced. But this was the worst part, so let's see if I can make it look better. Alright, I am attempting the dreaded lattice. Oh, this is going to be painful. So I'm going to have to go in all different directions. Alright, well, I had to stop for a mental break. Whew. Wow, that lattice is even harder than the decking boards because you got to go at so many different angles. But I can see it's definitely making a difference, so we'll take a little breather and go back to it. Well, it is 3 o'clock, and after 8 hours of spraying, I look like this. That lattice was about to kill me. Oh, but look at the porch. That turned out wonderful. Like I said, I didn't think there was any kind of seal on it because, man, it just soaked up the water like crazy. Which was good because then it was easier to clean. Got the posts clean. So like I said, I'll paint those white. I'm going to repaint this underside here. Freshen that up a little bit. Whew. But there it is. Siding is clean. I know it's hard to tell under here. And really it's not green, it's just reflecting off of all the grass and the trees behind me. But I am very happy with it. Let it dry out. And I don't know, it's Saturday. If it dries yet tonight and tomorrow, I might come back and put the first coat of sealer on it. And yes, I still hate lattice, but I guess I hate it a little bit less because now it's not covered in algae and mildew, whatever else was on there. So that'll get a dark stain like the wood on the deck. And then those posts will get painted white. And I want to paint around those windows, especially the big one, the original one with the 2 little wooden windows. I either want to paint green, red, or blue just around the trim and in those middle columns there. So let me know what color you're thinking. Like a barn red, or a nice country blue, or maybe a nice woodsy green. whatever that'll be, that front door that's behind it, screen door, will be the same color. And since that window is an aluminum one, it's not an original, I'll just go around the edge of that trim there. Yeah, and I'm seeing that it's a little bit hard to hold the camera still, but that's because I've been hanging on to that vibrating, let me rephrase that. That's because I've been hanging on to the power washer. Trust me, that's all. Okay, see what else I can do yet before I leave. Wow, this thing worked flawless. Definitely recommend it. Easy start, had no problems at all. Adjusted the pressure when I needed it. Around the windows, turned it down. Deck, I turned it up. And the siding, I turned it back down. So yeah, definitely a good investment there. Alright, even though I'm completely exhausted, I want to sweep this porch here while the washer's going. I know they had a dog kennel over here and there's a lot of hair and yeah, just a lot of smells. So get that cleaned up. And I'll probably seal the concrete just to try and keep it a little bit cleaner. Oh, almost done for the day. Yeah, just a little bit of hair and dirt. Well, it just started raining, which is good time because I am done physically and mentally. Whew, what a day. It's about 5 o'clock. I'm going to see if I can hit the ferry. There's some big hog fest with a bunch of bikers, so I don't know. I'm going to try it though. I doubt I'm going to have my private ferry like this morning. All right, Illinois on.